browsing eBay again for packages of Crystal Pepsi?
No.
No, I'm looking at requests for our next video. There's almost too many to keep track of.
Just pick a random one.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What is it?
Costco sample facts for kids?
What? Do you think anyone will notice if we just pick another one?
Yeah.
What now?
Crusty face facts for kids?
You edit these videos. Just fast forward until we get a good one.
Chicken parm facts for kids?
Popper John's facts for kids?
Wait, this looks like a good one. It's one of the coolest statues ever. The Great Sphinx.
You really want to spend a whole video on a little statue?
Yeah.
I wouldn't exactly call it little. It's over 240 feet long and 66 feet high.
Wow!
You got my attention. What is a sphinx anyway?
Oh, I can tell you.
A sphinx is a mythical creature. It was said to have the head of a human and the body of a lion. It also sometimes featured wings. This creature was created by the Egyptians, and in their depictions of them, they often wore a headdress like those worn by pharaohs. The Sphinx was thought of as a spiritual guardian, and figures of the creature were often included in tombs and temples.
So, it's a cat?
Technically, yeah. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm allergic to cats.
Oh, no.
Come on, it's only half cat.
That's why only my top half is sneezing. You don't even want to know what my bottom half is doing.
Ew, gross. Gosh, sure wish we can go see the Sphinx.
You speak of the Sphinx. My great ancestors rode the Sphinx over the fields of Eternia.
Who are you?
I am an old friend.
I don't want to sound mean or anything, but I have no idea who you are.
Soggy Otter, I sold you your spaceship. I always say, oh no, not again. Oh, things like that.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea who he is.
Just go say hi to him. Maybe he can take us to see the Sphinx.
Fine.
Your paws, they are like butter. Perhaps we could bake together sometime.
Yeah, sure. Just get us to the Sphinx.
And then you'll bake with me?
Sure, we'll bake together.
What kind of things will we bake?
I don't know, whatever you want.
How about sugar apples?
Is that even a thing?
No.
Listen, I promise that if you get us to the Sphinx, I'll use my buttery hands...
Pause!
To bake sugar apples with you.
Then it is done.
Ew, looks like he got all beat up.
Well, that's because it did. Experts believe that the Great Sphinx is about 4,500 years old. Happy birthday! It's made of the natural limestone found in the Giza Plateau, and over time, it's eroded from wind, which explains why it looks so beat up.
Yeah.
But even though erosion caused a lot of the damage to the Sphinx, humans are believed to have caused much of the damage too.
Sorry.
There's a rumor that Napoleon Bonaparte, the famous French military leader, shot the Sphinx's nose off with a cannonball when he came to Egypt.
I don't like the giant cat man's nose. Shoot it out! Much better.
But this is not true. What? The most likely theory is that a Sufi Muslim came to the Sphinx and found people worshipping it as a god. This guy did not like that, so he damaged the nose of the Sphinx to tell people that the statue was just stone and not a god. Besides the nose, it's thought that the Great Sphinx also had a beard.
Huh?
No, not that kind of beard. Much better.
Yeah.
And even though it looks like it has hair, that was likely an Egyptian headdress. Some often think that the Sphinx is missing a tail too, but if you look closely, you can see that it's just wrapping around its body. In addition to all these changes, there were traces of paint found behind the ears of the Sphinx, which means that it was likely very colorful at one time.
Whoa.
Many efforts have been made to restore the Sphinx. Although some were bad, many were good, which is why it still stands today.
Hello, Mr. Dumbobulus.
Oh no, what now?
Look, I found all this sand. You want some?
If I say yes, will you make it look normal?
Anything for you, my butterpod friend. Patu Barana
Doesn't exactly look like who Roberta was talking about, but who are you supposed to look like anyway?
Who, me? Well, my mom says I get my ears from my grandpappy. He was a house cat living in old Mississippi, but I think I get my paws from...
No, not your paws, your face. Who are you supposed to even be?
Well, many experts believe that I have the face of King Khafre, an Egyptian ruler. Yet others believe I resemble the face of King Khafre's father, King Khufu. But my paws look like my aunt's cat and...
Stop it! We're not interested in your paws!
He is right, though. There is some debate as to whose face is on the Sphinx, but that all relates to the question of who built it. Although it is still a mystery, experts believe that Khafre is the one responsible for building the Great Sphinx. It is said that he had the statue built to guard over the pyramid tombs of Giza.
Hey, Mike, guess what day it is? It's get away from my pyramid day. Scoot, get out of here.
Although this is the leading theory, there are some who believe that the Sphinx came even before Khafre and his dad Khufu. These people think that due to the type of erosion found at the head of the Sphinx, that it must be over 11,000 years old. So who knows who built it and why?
Well, then how long did it take to build you?
According to some experts, they think it would have taken 100 men about 3 years to build me. But remember, it's thought that I was carved from a single block of limestone, which means that the men who built me likely only used hammers and copper chisels.
Any chance you got one of those hammers handy?
No, why?
Oh, I've seen every mummy movie ever. Mummy Returns, Don't Tell Mummy the Babysitter's Dead. I guarantee you've got one of them inside you.
Well, you're wrong. While there's nothing inside of me, there are those that believe there's a small chamber beneath my paws. One man named Edgar Case believed this chamber housed secrets about the Egyptians, including information on the lost city of Atlantis.
Do you actually believe that stuff?
No, not at all. But hey, speaking of my paws, did you notice what's between them?
If it's a mummy, I'm bouncing.
No, it's an inscribed stone which tells a cool story. The stone tells of a dream Thutmose IV had when he was prince. While on a hunting expedition in the desert, he stopped to rest under the head of the Sphinx, which was buried up to the neck in sand. He soon fell asleep and had a dream in which the Sphinx told him that if he cleared away the sand and restored it, he would become the next pharaoh. After completing the restoration of the Sphinx, he placed a carved stone tablet, now known as the Dream Stele, between the two paws of the Sphinx. And that's not the only time I've been buried by sand. Experts believe it's happened many times. In fact, it wasn't until the 1920s that I was fully excavated and... Hey, where'd you go?
So what are we doing down here?
The Sphinx said there may be a hidden chamber beneath his paws.
So?
There was no way I was ending this video before seeing what was down.
Hey, Mr. Demopoulos. I found a friend.
What is pants?
This video could not be made without the help from my patrons on Patreon, especially Mr. Nicholas, Mrs. K's 3rd grade class, Creative Devin and Zach T, Leif Anderson Miller, Lizzie, Dean, and Trevor, Mrs. Brown's 1st grade, Henry and Walter, Gavin and Ian Eshte, Ari aka R Tank, Gavin Meidel, Dom and Ollie, Brenton and Cosette, Mrs. Essinger's 3rd grade class, Elijah Robert, Nora C, Dean Scandalakis, Chris F, Gwen, Iggy, Elowin, and Addie, Grayson Christoph, Nadia and Hannah, Wynn and Ian Pirtle, Mika, Jordan, and Maya, Henry and Lucas Teeple, Audie and Riley Biley, Ethan Grainer, Luke and Lily Hurlitz, Aria and Kieran, Kai Kim, Marley and Lennon Kimsey, Kerry, Billy and Maura, Lennon McCartney Jones Page, Avalon and Cash, Levi Dwyer, Maggie and Audrey Thornsberry, the Rivard Boys, Matthew and James Mondiello, Evan Lee, Amelia Murray, Michelle and Conrad, Annie and David in Pennsylvania, Wesley C., Owen Liam, Alfie H. and Elias H., Harry, Max, Hannah, Maya, and Zoe, and Zeno the Shark. You want to get your name in a video? Well, visit patreon.com/Mr. DeMaio. If you sign up, you can see my videos early, help me pick my next topic, see behind the scenes videos, and like I said, get your name in a video. So check the description box for a link. Also, I've hidden the secret coupon code in this video. It's yellow and has a hashtag symbol before it. Try to find it. You can use it to buy cool stuff from my Teespring store, like this new Mr. DeMaio poster, which has all my characters on it, this What Is Pants shirt, a Roberta pillow, and more. Check the description box for a link. Also, test your Sphinx knowledge on my Sphinx quiz at my Teachers Pay Teachers site. I have a ton of other quizzes and worksheets that go along with my other videos there too. As always, check the description box for a link. And now, on to the fan art. I couldn't fit everyone's art in, but look in the background and you'll probably see your stuff unless I dropped it in the parking lot of the post office. But the first one is from Christian in Florida. He drew a picture of a ton of characters, but a big one of Soggy Otter right in the middle. It's kind of perfect that he sent this since Soggy was all over this video. I wasn't sure if you guys even liked Soggy Otter, but apparently Christian does, so thanks. This one is from Graydon in North Dakota. He drew basically everyone in my videos, from Megan from my Megalodon video. He's even got Mars saying, "Hey big boys" in there. I love that line. Even Water Balloon Guy made the cut. Love it. Anyway, send your fan art to Mr. DeMaio, P.O. Box 58, Keyport, New Jersey, 07735.